One like the old posters I have, it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, and so here's the thing I'd say though is because I used to be definitely a Shimano fanboy for a long time, and notice I am wearing a SRAM shirt. Let's talk about it. So Rode wireless has been amazing.
Yes.
Mark, you and I have both installed SRAM wireless on our bikes for mountain bikes.
That's true.
And so now this is going to be a whole new thing, and I know you guys want to see what's in there, so let's get into the box.
Yep.
You ready?
And so yeah, let's show off the box first.
Right.
So we have the beautiful SRAM crate with these nice wax stamps, and so yeah, we kind of started prying these off already. But the very nice eagle stamp that they put in here, we still gotta pry that one off. So yeah, get the wax ones off. Mark, do you want to take that eagle one off?
Yeah, so let's try to keep that somehow. Oh yeah, just
No, that's
knives,
gonna be a tough
knives
one.
on set.
It's thin.
I just love the idea, though, that when SRAM was put in the box, like, how do we make this have a seal?
Yeah.
So they go straight back to, like, medieval, like, let's have a liquid wax with stamp.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that we're doing this.
We're gonna keep it nice.
We'll keep the box.
Maybe put.
Are we gonna
up on eBay at a
plexiglass
point.
it? Put it under plexiglass with velvet ropes?
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
So this might be the moment live that Mark just severs his finger.
Yeah, we're hoping to avoid that.
That's why my fingers are down here.
Proper knife handling techniques here for prying wax off of a wax stamp off of a wood crate, obviously.
Yep. Oh, it broke.
Ah, well, we'll just have to buy another one.
There you go. Actually, now we can sell it to the highest bidder. 2 highest bidders.
I know this is riveting video of Mark's backside.
Mark's backside, exactly. All right. Sorry, TC, I have to dig for your knife.
Whatever, yeah. That's why we buy nice things. And get them cleaned up and fixed.
All right, there you go.
There, now we get access to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, before the lid comes off, who's going to do the honor? TC? Mark, do you want to come around back real
We do
quick?
need to watch out because I've been told that it might start glowing.
Oh,
And
yes.
we have to look away.
Or our faces
otherwise
will.
our faces
faces
will
are gonna
melt. It may be the Ark of the Covenant contained within here.
All right, let's see.
Do we do the little peek first?
Hey, it's in the box! Now, if you notice, we've been using a lot of fog machines lately. It's mainly because we have people commenting that they think that these fog machines should have their own Instagram.
All right, so we got some
Literature.
This is group set number 112.
Oh, wait, let's get a close-up of that. Let's see. Oh, look, this is
Authentication
fancy.
certificate.
Let's see. Ooh, let's see. Can
Yeah.
we focus?
Nice.
Probably not, but it's got a nice stamp on it.
Stamp number 112. So this is the XXSL group set, and oh my god, we need tiny fingers to get in there.
Forest mode! I was doing that to Mark all last night. You'll see the video. Yeah, how are you supposed to get this out?
I mean, we can flip it.
We could flip it. We could.
Oh, we're flipping it.
We're flipping it. All right.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna see what happens when we take this up, but everything.
Boop, there it is.
Behind us here.
Now you have an answer. What's in the box?
It's another box.
It's another box.
Oh my god.
Box in a box.
First thing that came out were SRAM dub crank spacers, arm bracket spacers.
See that?
And so I'm gonna guess we got more tape to cut. Nope, here we go. All right. So, get the
gonna switch over
legalese
here.
out here. First, we're gonna start with the SRAM XXSL chain. So this is a new and first ever flat top mountain bike chain, right?
Yeah.
They have never done that before.
Super
So,
strong.
From Road Tech to now Mountain for a super strong, super durable, super light, hollow pin, hollow link.
Oh my
Share
God,
share
yeah,
that with everybody
absolutely.
up front there.
Might have to get your face in there,
There
Mark.
we go. Oh, focus.
Can you get a focus?
Focus.
Oh, it's probably finding my face. Let me hide. Let me hide. How about now?
Nope.
All right, well,
But there we go.
It's a chain.
It's a good looking
Get it?
chain.
It's a chain.
now one of the things that we brought with us today is our trusted kitchen scale, because I know the entire world wants to know what is real weights of all of these things. So we've got the XXSL Eagle transmission chain, along with its power lock, one-time use power lock that is. Boom, that is 266 milliliters. I don't think that's the All right. Oh, hey, that's the same as grams because it's choosing it as water. Okay, cool. So we are 266.4 milliliters and/or grams.
So we just need to drop it in water and take the displacement. Okay.
Now, these chains will be cut to length, and using the flight attendant, which is new to the SRAM Access app, we'll be able to get one-time measure for exactly, you plug in your bike, you plug in what chainring size you have, you plug in if you're in the high or low position, and it tells you exactly how many links you need for the Eagle transmission. Next up is our rear. Oh my God.
It's huge.
Yeah, so this is our rear derailleur. We do still have the cage lock, as we are all
You're
used
either
to.
very tiny or that is the biggest
I mean,
derailleur.
it's not small, but it's also gorgeous. So we are carbon fiber. Oh yeah, one of the things that I'm super stoked for is the magic pulley. So our lower pulley here, and we'll put this on a bike eventually and then jam a stick in it, because the pulley moves independently. I maybe can't do it by hand because it's pretty stiff, but yeah, that is able to move independently of the wheel itself.
Oh wow, nice.
So yeah, if your stick gets jammed in there, it's able to keep moving and keep you running smoothly. Yeah. And so one of the things that SRAM did with a lot of these parts is where you have that nice, machining, that nice polishing on the aluminum.
Let me put it on my
Yeah.
forearm.
So that polishing is the effect of everywhere that they saw scuffs, that they saw, damage to their earlier products. They have now machined that, so it's ready-made. It's not going to be something where it's going to show wear as easily or as quickly. Yeah, it's really, really great.
Yeah, but I think the coolest thing that I thought is that with all the bash guards on it,
Yep.
they are replaceable.
Yeah. So yeah, as you do wear it, as you do start to knock these things around, hit some rocks, they are designed to be kind of right to repair, replaced. One of the things that we are going to bring up here is this piece, which is much more considerable than what you've seen on other derailleurs for their top mounting point. Because the transmission mounts directly to the frame and axle. So there is no more derailleur hanger. It is eliminated now. So this mounts directly to the frame and the axle. This allows for that nice, more consistent, and yeah, because we have everything that is in sync. So the the cassette with how it's mounted to the wheel, relative to the frame, relative to the derailleur, there is no high limit, no B tension, no low limit, no derailleur hanger. So yeah, all of these things are kind of engineered out.
Still, that's baffling to me.
It's not how bikes are done.
SRAM, why are you trying to put TC out of business here? He's a bike mechanic.
I get to measure
Yeah,
these
but he
things, and
gets
I
to
get
ride
them
more, though.
So yeah, all right. So the SRAM Eagle Transmission XX SL rear derailleur we'll take off the battery cover. We'll clear that weight. So we are without the battery. What's nice about this system too is the batteries are not new. So they're the same SRAM wireless batteries that we've been using for years. And yeah, so the derailleur weight without any batteries is 418.6 grams. So 244.
What is it in milliliters?
It's actually the same.
Oh, okay, good.
Because 1 gram water is 1 milliliter water.
There you go.
It's
There you
equivalent. So yeah, what was that? 418.
418?
418.6 grams. So we are still, this is less than a pound. Yeah. And yeah, we are.
So if you're a person that's already riding a different system, the important thing to note though is UDH compatibility. If you can upgrade to your bike, TC, what do you want to tell them about that?
So UDH is a universal derailleur hanger. That's what the acronym stands for, and it is a new kind of frame interface. And I say new because it's something that SRAM and a few other brands have kind of started to put into their bikes. So us as a specialized retailer, my Epic Evo from 2020 through, we got S-Works Stumpy right there, other Epic Evos. A lot of bikes have, and the Stumpy Alloy is compatible too, have that UDH hanger already. So they are ready-made for this kind of an upgrade kit to be added on.
Well, and SRAM thought of this too, in case you have a question. How do you know if your bike is UDH compatible? Right here, bikefinder.sram.com. So you can go on there and check.
There's also like a universalderailleurhanger.com that they put in too. I mean, there's more than one place to look it up. But so also, we've noticed that on our bikes, on the bolts or on the axle it says UDH. So there is it's a new kind of identifier that they kind of snuck in under the radar and didn't tell anyone about. That now it totally makes sense as to why it exists and what we're looking at. So
what you're saying is that my Diamondback Overdrive right now
I mean, yeah. So that's if I remember correctly, a quick release rear derailleur system and rear axle system. So yeah, that is not compatible. And so yeah, there's a lot of there are millions of bikes in the world that are not compatible with this system, but this is looking forward.
Oh, moving forward,
Moving
yeah.
forward.
The bike you get now, I'd say if you're shopping for a mountain bike, check that compatibility ahead of time because this is a real game-changing product.
Or ask your shop, ask your retailer, because this is something that we are I've got 3 weeks ahead of everybody because I've known about this stuff. I've gotten to dig into it a little bit more. So yeah, UDH is huge, new, and exciting, and looks to be ever growing in terms of bike compatibility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's keep digging. All right, we got left crank arm, which we got a crank boot
shiny.
too. Super shiny. Yeah. So shiny carbon arm. Yeah, super clean. And crank boot. I'm gonna wait with the crank boot on because I'm not gonna ride it without a crank boot. That's
No, it's box is you can actually use it and it slides out.
left crank. Actually, are we gonna be able to get both on here? I don't know. Left crank arm is 236.3 grams, and the drive side crank with crank boot. And so this has that super clean alloy chainring. This is a 34 tooth ring. I'm going big now. I'm gonna get so much faster. And so from this new SRAM system, between the flat top chain, the cassette, actually the chain ring is one of the most common wear items. And so these are meant to be replaced more often than on most other drivetrains. That is kind of engineered in to make it where you can go to a lighter, faster, nicer chain ring that you'll just replace a little bit more often, as opposed to replacing your chains every 2,000 miles, as we've always talked about previously. All right, so left crank arm was 236.3, and drive side crank arm with 34 tooth ring is less. That's a spindle difference. 227.9. So we are 236.3.
It's math in the morning, guys.
228. So we are 456. It's math. It's early.
It's math.
We're not good at this, and that's why we run a bike shop. 464.5. There we go. That's how we.
Let's give a
Let's
close-up
get
view
that
of
up
this.
front. Get that one too up there.
So, with the spindle, that's even better on screen.
Woo!
And then
Oh.
the other crank arm. Nice.
Yeah.
Very
It's all
nice.
real pretty. All right, let me start displaying our parts here as we have moved them. Bup, 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 bup. So now I got this thing.
Oh.
Look at it. So this is your new transmission, Eagle Axis transmission controller. So it is very flexible in how you can mount it, because it can be underbar, overbar, left side, right side. You can mount it anywhere and any way that you want. One of the things that's really nice about this piece as well is that it is backwards compatible. It's the only piece that is, because SRAM understands that it's just sending out a radio signal. It doesn't need to be anything strange or confusing or proprietary. So let's just make it where you can use whatever controller you want for a system like this, and that's really, really nice. I'm not sure which controller I'll end up using because one, I've never tried this one, so I need to try it first before I have an opinion about it. But yeah, the older controllers that I've used, nothing was perfect. I always kind of felt that I really, really liked the original, XX, mechanical ones that I've used for years, and so we're going to try this one out and kind of get a report. But the button feel, it's a little bit stiffer of a button press, but it's very sure. You're very solid once you've pressed it.
But what I like is that there's two separate buttons
Yep.
for
As opposed
old
to
people
that
like
rocker
me.
Paddle.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean the flexibility of mounting, so you can absolutely put the shifter exactly where you want it. There's no more limitations based on its shape, its design, how it's used, how it's meant to be used. You can put it, and so we were joking about over bar shifting, which no one's done in many years. But
So,
hey, you
rotate
can.
it
And
all
I'm
the
sure,
way around.
and I'm certain that there are some folks that have some kind of hand issue or some kind of, something where this flexibility where we're able to put the shifter in more places makes their life so much easier. So yeah, it's just that flexibility leads to making life better for more people.
And it's still the same small battery.
Small little CR22 as it's labeled on the back there. And so yeah, weight of our SRAM Eagle Access controller. Hello. Oh wait, yep, we gotta do that again. Yeah, this thing
At least
keeps
it's
shutting
friendly.
off.
It's a friendly
it says
scale
hello
at
every
least.
time. We are 47.3 grams. So Eagle Access controller, 47.3 grams. Now the pretty thing.
Oh, this is
Here's
incredible.
the real thing.
Now that's a pie pan.
You do have to show it to everybody.
I guess I can't just.
That's
keep
a
it to
lethal
myself.
weapon.
So yeah, SRAM for years has always put out some of the most beautiful machined, chain rings and cassettes, and this one takes another step. One of the things that I always want to point out here is the setup ring. So that's that red ring. If you can see it, that's really great. It means our camera is doing a really great job. But yeah, you have this one ring, which is the 7th cog. That's your setup ring. So when we're doing the install, when we're doing the adjustments, when we do put it together, that is very important just for that. And it looks like it's just a little kind of simple plastic.
When I
piece.
get closer, I'll try to show it.
Yeah.
Oh, we want
So
to
yeah,
do that
go,
first?
go do that first, and then we'll keep the weight.
Let's weigh it first.
We're gonna weigh it first. All
Yeah,
right. Well, the
because-
scale's turned on, so yeah. All right. So the Eagle Access Transmission XXSL cassette is 346.9 grams.
That's...
I mean, so we were 470 for the.
I
tank.
still, every time you do this, I always see like
it's
equations
like
flying
numbers
around your
on it.
head.
I mean, so we are 470 plus 350. We're gonna round here to make my life easier. So that gives us to 820 plus 40 plus 50 gets us to 870. Chain was 245.
Yes.
If only
You
there
are
was a
correct.
device called
Yeah, exactly.
calculator.
Yeah. I mean, I can do this, but yeah, we are. I mean, to my math, pretty quick here. We're less than 1,500 grams, 1,600 grams.
Yeah.
For the complete group set, just about there. That's my quick math. But yeah, silly.
Yeah.
It's silly light because you have some cassettes that are on the market currently that are just about 1,000 grams.
That doesn't feel like it.
No, it's super, just beautiful.
Let's
go.
show them this.
Let's
'cause
show
this is
them.
this is
It's
good
functional, like it's
Functional art.
form and function, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the big thing that SRAM's engineered with this new transmission cassette is the ramping. So the shift ramping. So this cassette basically, while you're pedaling, while you're putting down power, it actually shifts better with more power. Which Mark knows, we've always said, that doesn't work because, you got to kind of ease off and ease into the pedal as you shift, shift before the climb, and that's nonsense now. So you just shift when you want and put down more power. It's really great and exciting. And so yeah.
Well, that's crazy to think about too, because shifting under load is so hard. You're always trying to balance that one rotation.
Yeah, just
ease
kind of
off
time it and
to get it to
do
jump.
it properly and think about things other than riding a bike. So no more of that. You just get to ride your bike and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's the thing. One of the videos that I saw that they were showing us was through a hard effort while shifting, the chain is actually engaged on 2 separate rings at the same time. And so that was with how shifts used to happen. The amount of time that the chain was off and not able to connect and deliver power, existed. So now that it's kind of within two full chain lengths, able to kind of transition from one ring to the next, makes it where this is a just super fast, super efficient system and shifts better under more power.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that one.
So yeah, they had talked about how on EMTB,
There it is. Yeah.
When you got electric mountain bikes that are putting out an additional 500 watts. Good to go. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to kind of shift plan in time. Just power through and shift when you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, between a rear derailleur that has no more adjustments anymore, you just get it bolted on and go through the setup with the flight attendant and get it all good to go. A cassette and chain. Well, the chain that's engineered to be more durable than really most anything else in the drivetrain and will last so long, therefore. And a cassette that's going to shift better under load.
Mm-hmm. Just keep pedaling. That was the great. Do not wait for the shift. Just keep pedaling under
just
power.
Keep going. And so, yeah, this is, the SRAM Eagle transmission XXSL drivetrain in front of us. It is
ain't gonna work.
gorgeous.
Oh,
It
nope.
is super,
Almost.
you know,
There it is.
super well engineered, super well planned out. And yeah, I've got my bike behind me. And so, yeah, we're going to start installing this at a certain point.
You forgot
Yeah.
something.
Oh, we got stickers?
We got stickers.
Oh,
We
so
have
you got stickers. Gotta love stickers. But yeah, so thankful to SRAM for putting this together. I'm very excited to ride it. Very excited for what this means kind of for a push forward for the bike industry. Because yeah, the more that we can get away from 600 different derailleur hangers that oh, I have one and I have a race tomorrow. Well, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just allows for so many more people to enjoy the sport at a
Yeah,
great
I-
degree.
you're absolutely right. It's going back to now we don't have to teach people how to shift.
Yeah.
It's just ride your bike, pedal as hard as you can, and shift.
Well, so the big problem I can see with this, though, just in general, is we both upgraded to GX
Yeah.
Eagle Access, so we both have that on our bikes. Yours is a quick release, right?
Yes, yeah, mine's
Right.
not going on there.
Well,
Yeah.
my stump jumper is UDH compatible, so you're going to be left behind on the old tech of the GX Eagle
Really?
Access. I don't know how you're going to live, seriously.
TC and I already talked about that. So,
But here's the thing,
called a new
though.
bike.
So this is one of the lightest and best versions of it, of course, because that's what TC would put on his bike. What are we looking at for cost? That's what everyone really wants to know on nitty gritty.
And that's the other thing. So there are 3 different drivetrains available. So XO, XX, and then XXSL for Eagle transmission. Those are the 3. With that, those 3 are being added to the SRAM lineup. Nothing's going away. So everything that you have that currently exists is still there. These are 3 new drivetrains that are being added to the system, all within the transmission or T-type design that they're running with. So this group set, the XXSL, is $2,600.
Wow.
And for a top tier, super light, cross country focused group set, yeah, that's
Top version, that's great.
definitely
That's-
like
yeah.
in the ballpark of what this, has been. It's not a newer, astronomically 2 times what it used to be. It's very much in line. The XO is 2,200.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of kind of small variations in between, but yeah, so between 2,200 and 2,600, that's what you're looking at for the transmission drivetrains. And
Well, if you're
that's-
thinking that's horribly expensive, I'd say
Yeah.
I'd really challenge that it's not, because the other thing about this is so robust and so strong. If you're going to have a crash or something on a trail, you're not going to be doing a lot of walking out of the forest with your derailleur in your spokes on this
Yep.
one.
yeah. No.
Yeah. And so yeah, it's those costs are totally in line with where the industry has been, and they are, with a rear derailleur that's got so many fewer adjustments, so many fewer failure points. It's really going to work nicely. So
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
solid. So what do you think? Is it time to break out a bike stand here?
I mean, my bike's really dirty though. But yeah, we do.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's do that. Give us just 1 second, and we're going to make TC put his money where his mouth is and start installing some stuff. So if you just basically want to watch somebody install a bike part, that's what we're going to do from here point on.
Gonna give you the part tool one.
But if you're bored in the meantime, we'll just do a little dance. So SRAM dance, is that good? All right.
No.
So are you going to stick with that?
No,
All right.
I want you to switch let's take the part tool one.
Okay. I'm going to slide this backwards a little bit. Dun dun dun. Do, 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 do.
And so I do feel a need to preface what I'm about to do because it may not shift that great in the stand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because as we just talked, where it shifts better under more power,
Yeah.
it's, when a thing is nicely purposefully designed to work and work better under its intended use, it doesn't work well when it's at rest. And so yeah, my hand can't really put down enough power, so it may not shift great in the stand. Just gonna start there. But that should be all tools I need. Should I clip a mic on?
Yeah. I was actually grabbing that.
Cool. Boop. That's not gonna work. All right. Yeah, that should be working. I shouldn't be too terribly loud. Mark,
just
can you
make
set
it
that up
right
for me
away.
while I put my bike in the stand, please? Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
All right. So my very dirty because I badly need new tires. Oh, that rear tire is flat too. You don't have sealant. Let me get it right. Actually, gosh. Should I?
Probably.
Here. I am going to. I don't have a chain tool right now. Okay. All right. So I am mic'd up. No, I got it. All right. And so this is my current S-Works Epic Evo. Try and get in the frame here at all. Cool. All right. Now, actually, yeah, looks like we know what we're doing. So current Epic Access specialized S-Works Epic Evo with the SRAM XX Eagle Access drivetrain. A lot of little words to get proper there to do it. So yeah, this was always fun because there was that nice rainbow setup, which I've had now since launch in 2021, and it is great. I've really loved this bike. I've really, really enjoyed it. So one of the things that we can see here is actually on this. I'm sure our camera can't pick that up because that's a tiny script. But yeah, my axle says UDH. And so that is an indicator for the universal derailleur hanger that makes this bike compatible with the Eagle transmission drivetrain. All right, so we're gonna pop out the rear wheel real quick. We'll swap the cassette over. Set you down. Let's master link pliers. I like how I forgot so many tools. So master link pliers, chain tool. I should get a torque wrench too.
Got it.
Yeah, and the big torque wrench that is. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And so that derailleur's got a battery.
Torque wrench, master link pliers,
Chain tool.
chain tool.
And so, I mean, this was a really great group set. And so one of the things I'm going to point out here is some of that, you know, where I have started to kind of scuff and wear into it. And then on the new one, yeah, a lot of those parts are kind of engineered. Actually, on the SL, they're not, but on the XO, on your crank arm, you have kind of polish points where they were finding scuffs prior. Cool, cool, cool. Pop you out. Up. Master link pliers. All right. I'll find it at some point. There it is. Undo that. All right.
DC, the thing I found, I just got to show you this while you're working on your shit. They do make this consumer friendly. I don't know if they can see this, but right here on the back of on the front of the box, you have your cut points depending on what length of the chain it is.
Yeah, so you don't have to count
You don't have to count
126 or
126.
124. Yeah, they have done that nicely. So I'm going to need the battery for my old one right now. So battery's off. Good old hand signals in the back there. All right. And so let's, yeah, where do we want to start here? Yeah, this is truly live. So because I just got to open the crate, I haven't seen exactly how everything is installed in there. And have a few things that I need to figure out the nitty gritty of. Because we followed the rules and didn't open the crate before we
I
were
know
supposed
exactly.
to. And I've seen this installed now a few
Even if you
times.
look at the videos, I never opened the crate.
Yep.
That is a hefty, I guess because it is a through axle, so that would make sense.
There we go. Okay, we got that bolt out. All right. So, I have a feeling we're gonna want keep that in there. But, all right, so we're going to pull the old UDH. Oh yeah, that is reverse thread on that one. So, out with the old.
In with the new.
In with the new. All right, so this was there, that's there. Actually, yeah, I'm able to do that, and then that. And then
And I'm off to the side just fascinated because I'm learning too.
okay, yeah, so we got that on there. So pretty. I did not put that to torque yet because that is a part of the setup, is what they call the archer position, where you're drawing that derailleur back and affixing the, finalizing its torque at the same time. Wow. Come on. Get on there.
Oh, yeah.
This is not easy.
Yeah, they're secure, but they're just not easy to come off, though.
And they're not supposed to be easy to come
Yep,
off.
exactly. Oh,
Oh
there you
no,
go.
Mike.
Oh no.
Mike's going. All right, where are we at there? There we go. Now we
All
got
right,
you off.
there you go. Switch with me.
Whoa. Yeah, just set that.
So I'm kind of curious of the weight difference. How does it?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that one's lighter.
Significantly lighter.
Significantly
Noticeably lighter. And so we're going to mount you up. And so, yeah, it's always exciting when you go from, you know, top tier product to new top tier product.
Yep.
And you get to see what's changed and what's been updated. Yep, this is always what it looks like.
The exciting.
Good and tight. All right. Wow. Come on. Oh yeah, I guess I could put that cage lock on. That might make it easier. And so now we're gonna, once again, just prep the axle in, get it into place, but not fully firm, because that is also part of that final setup. So yeah, that's what we're looking like there. Yeah, that's pretty. Crank's going next. It is nice when you go from a dub crank and bottom bracket system to a dub crank and bottom bracket system. And looks to me like my crank spacer does not need to change.
Yeah, that definitely makes life a lot easier when you don't have to change much.
Fewer things that you got to think about, that you got to take into account. It's a very different looking bike already.
Yeah.
With this, no more rainbow, down to silver. But yeah, but that is
Nice.
still real pretty. All right, and so now the fun, where we go to the SRAM Access app and flight attendant, and it's going to tell me how long my chain needs to be. This is going to be real exciting footage
Yeah.
of me tapping through on my phone. Also on something that we haven't practiced yet, so we're going to see how it goes, because this is all brand new
Going
to
live.
us and to everyone. All right, so old school batteries in. I got my shifter pod on in hand. Oh yeah.
Did you want to throw the shifter pod on?
I mean, I will, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's easier if it's here right now.
That's true.
And so let's get you turned on into new system. Transmission.
I mean, so far you're faster than me.
Trying. All right.
Pull your tabs out of the
tabs out of there. Yeah, if you can do that. Search for parts. XXSL connect.
Are they tabs? Yo, Mr. Lim.
Authorize.
Pull them. Yeah.
That's a bike.
Maybe not.
Cool.
Maybe not. Oh, it's on. We got
Huzzah.
something going.
All right. And so, up. All right. So yeah, I got the derailleur paired to the bike. Wait, who remembers exactly where the chain cut website was? This is what live looks like, because it's
Mark has the shoes right.
it's a lot of different little.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Manual or chain chart found here. Eagle transmission chain length chart.
Oh. Is that a link?
It's a link inside the link.
All right. Well, let's type that in and.
Also, Mark Elliott would like to know, will you be selling your own drivetrain?
Have not decided yet. All right. Well, I'm not finding that quickly on my phone. I'm going to go through and let's just get that chain on there, get it on display, and we can make it nice shortly. Because even though I get to mount this today, I don't really get to ride this today. Because we are here in Illinois and our mountain bike trails are still pretty much closed because it's nasty out there.
All right, here we go. Got you covered.
What do we got?
I'm going to print it for you.
Nope.
Wow. All right. Got your chain ring sizes. 30.
So 34.
4.
Yep.
Okay, what is your chainstay length?
Specialized Epic Evo 2021. I don't remember off the top of my head.
How about I get a tape measure? Well,
It's not a fun thing to measure.
I know.
What do you need?
Tape measure. So, I can. Do you think I can beat him?
On getting a tape measure? Probably. Full length chain's 126, 124, 122. So we're counting pins. I'm gonna guess it's actually 118 because I'm pretty sure that it's in the 440 range. That's what, so we've got, look at this, the guide, I mean, yes, they do have an app or a website set up that has all of this information much more readily available, but we just don't know exactly where it is right now because we're tired. But so if we do it the old-fashioned way, which we're used to doing it, so you have chain ring length or chainstay lengths, which are easy to find on manufacturers' websites. When you look up the bike, it'll always have the chainstay length.
438.
438.
438.
Cool. All right. So yeah, that 440 range that I was talking about, I was not nonsense. I was 2 millimeters off, which means that I have the proper size at 118. And so we grab our tool on the handy dandy box. And so box. We go to what the full length chain is. And so I've got this up front here. And we are cutting from, oh wait, no, we're going the other way. That way. Up. So 2 pins gets us to 124, to 122, to 120, and then to 1. This chain tool will not work. I forgot about that one.
Oh no!
This chain tool does not work with flat top chains. Yes, as new products become available, our tools have to change as well. And that trusty chain tool that I have used for many years does not work with flat top chains. So we just got to grab one that's got an open top. And I need to buy new chain tools anyways, so we're just waiting for that. We're going to put it here, put it in the setup mode. Torque. Yeah, we need the big torque wrench. Up. All right, so 126, 124, 122, 120, 118. Snapping in. That will be a 8.
And torque spec?
I believe this derailleur is telling me 25. All right, cool. Chain's cut. And so what's nice about this is there's no more guesswork on chains. Us here in the Midwest rarely have to deal with really, chain adjustments through travel length. So that's something that we don't really have to deal with here, but that does exist elsewhere in the world. Because this is all science-based now, we don't have to think about it. We just do what it tells us to in terms of how to install and cut the chain to proper length. Making life simpler, and simpler things with fewer moving parts are options for fewer errors. All right, so yep, that's gonna hang slack for now. Get you up there. Click
Ooh,
in
that was a
place.
good sound.
Yeah, nice, smooth, solid. Not
Is it 25?
Yeah.
All right.
And so as I understand this, what I saw them doing was pulling here and cranking there. Right? That's what you saw too, right?
That's what I saw too.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Get the right one?
Is it a 6?
It's a 6.
Did I tell him the wrong? Did I set him up for failure?
Maybe.
I thought it was an 8.
We'll,
mine was an
we'll,
8.
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm tired.
I think you're tired.
Oh man, this is bike shops and trying to.
We're going live. Going live. Is it a torque? Oh, it's a torque.
Well, you gave me a 9.
I gave you a 9. Oh, I guess it is, but that looks like a torque anyways.
No.
No?
No. Do we not have an 8 in this set?
No, we don't.
What's this one?
That's a 3/8. Got a 10. So I grabbed the 9.
Riveting, searching for tools. Live.
Searching for tools.
Well, I'll tell you what. This one will go to 21.
And that's
There you
close
go.
enough.
That's
'cause we're
close
not
enough
gonna
for
be
government
writing
work.
it. All right, there we go. Close enough for government work. Woof.
Cool.
Cool, yeah, all right. So, pull you back.
That's just...
So yeah, all that slack is gone now. That's quiet.
That's cool. Wow.
Yep. And so, yeah, look at all that dust.
Hey, it's ridden.
It's ridden, and it's still early season, so I haven't gotten to the point where I am swapping my tires out yet for the year, because I'm still seemingly months away from being able to ride with how wet and unhappy the temperatures have been. Up, pairing button. I'm just gonna hold one. Dead air. There it is. That's it. Yep. Tired once again.
There it is.
Cool. Beep, beep.
Oh,
And so what's nice about this is you can, like, as if I was holding a teleprompter, be like, okay, cool, and now we're going to shift once,
yep.
and we're going to shift twice.
Yep.
That's what's fun about wireless. As I throw dirt at myself. Woof. Yeah, so these here wireless drivetrains actually are shifting very nicely.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a little bit of hesitation, but
Let's see if we can get to that shift point where we are. It's so fast. All right.
do you
this
want me
point.
to turn it so you can
You want to
look
hit
at
that rear brake? All right, so this point right here. This is part of. No, don't lose it.
I got it.
Cool. So what we can see here is that the chain is engaged on both this cog here and then this one behind it as I have shifted down. So this is, actually no, I'm shifting up.
Yes.
This is the big innovation here where it's such a quick shift, and that's that cassette ramping, power mapping, where yeah, you can be putting down power this whole time because the chain really doesn't come off. And it used to be much more to do. You had 3 or 4 links in between where it wouldn't be connected. So yeah, this is where we got it connected here and there, able to consistently put down power as we're going through. And it is so beautiful. There goes my crank boot. So beautiful seeing a derailleur with nothing.
Yeah.
No bead tension.
I
No
think-
screws to get damaged. No screws to get caked in mud that you got to pick them out just to make them work. No screws where you have to guess which one's high, which one's low.
Oh, thank goodness. You do that too?
Things get scratched up and you can't read it. Like, I'm just gonna try.
Try that one.
And so yeah, with fewer moving parts, fewer things that can and will go wrong with it.
Yes.
This setup to getting to a rideable state was very quick, especially for our absolute first time doing this, absolute first time touching any of these parts, understanding what was even in the box, to go from that to this installed drivetrain in, I don't know, 20 minutes?
If that?
I don't know. Somebody's got a better clock on this than I do, but yeah, that was insanely fast to get
But
something that is totally functional.
What I like is just, as I showed before with the length of my forearm to this,
Yeah.
I mean, look how low that sits.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and it makes the bike even look prettier.
I mean, it's a different look.
Yeah.
It's not as flashy
No,
as my rainbow setup was, but I mean, it's still it's pretty.
it's still dope.
And you know what? What's as much as we can talk about the aesthetics and how we like how these things look, what's so much more important is
Functionality.
it's gonna ride real fast.
Yeah.
It's gonna go.
Functionality.
And so yeah, I'm very excited, very stoked for this. Thanks everybody for coming along on this journey with us. Because yeah, the new SRAM transmission is a massive change to what mountain bike drivetrains have been, what they will be, and can't wait to kind of give like first review, first looks as to when I do get out finally with fresh tires. This rubber's a little bit old and caked in mud. Can't wait to kind of share with you my experience. And then yeah, we've got everything here. We got the crate, we got the box, we got the bike. We are not open today, which is Tuesday, but we will be open tomorrow, Wednesday, and 6 days a week otherwise. So come through, take a look at it, ask questions, try it out, take it for a ride. If the trails are open, you can certainly go use the trails and take my bike. If they're not open, you can just pedal around in the parking lot. But
Yeah. I
Also,
can't wait
guys,
to do it too.
We've had such a great time. We want to thank SRAM. This has been a great opportunity. Also, bike shops out there, you did such a great job on the hashtag The Dream Delivered.
yes.
And we had a lot of fun. So if you'd like to see more content we make, if you want to see Mark in more weird costumes, doing crazy things, like, follow, and subscribe. Our main 2 areas are Facebook as well as YouTube Live. Also, Patreon. If you want to help support what we do, go to Patreon and look for Crank Revolution.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Follow us. Have fun.
You guys have a great one.